Plaintiff Judy Wade is suing her daughter for several unpaid loans. Judy says she's always tried to help and support her daughter, but the defendant thanked her by beating her up. Defendant Jeanine admits to hitting her mother, but she says her mother was an alcoholic who was both mentally and physically abusive to her and her siblings for years. Jeanine's countersuing for harassment.
Remain standing. The Honorable Judge Judge Pirro presiding. Please be seated.
Judy Wade is suing her daughter, Jeanine, for unpaid loans, and Gina is countersuing her mother for harassment. Talk to me.
Today we are just going to let you know that I love my daughter very, very much. She's everything to me. She has had lap band surgery. She weighs 260 pounds.
Really?
And I have something to show
Hang on,
you.
yeah, let me see her picture. What was that like?
It was like being fat and getting skinny again.
Good answer. This was you?
That is my daughter.
That is unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you could just have her step out and let everybody see her.
Well, she's proud of you. Let's look at you.
Come here.
I'm really impressed with this.
Everybody. How about that?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. So how long did it take to do the surgery and to get over it?
It took just probably a couple hours to do the surgery, and then I lost it in 10 and a half months.
Wow. Okay. I digress. Talk to me, Mom.
The long story short is Gina's made some very, very bad choices. Very bad choices. She's gotten involved with gentlemen that have are not worthy of her, by golly.
He seems like a nice guy.
At any rate,
Yes.
In her relationships with men, Your Honor, she was in a relationship with her best friend, who had a baby during the relationship with his best friend's wife, and there was a baby born, which broke Gina's heart.
No, not another man who cheated.
Yeah. Then we have another one that is in the courtroom now that I have been told is a womanizer. During the time that he lived in the complex, he was evicted. Shortly thereafter, he moved into my daughter's apartment. I'm scared to death that the same thing is going to happen to my daughter again. And I can't stand by to watch it.
All right, so what are you suing her for?
Loans that I've given to her. She has borrowed money from me starting in 11/7 of 07. It continued on up until 6/23 of 08.
All right, she's borrowing money from you. When she borrows this money from you, do you say, look, I'm doing this on the condition that you pay me back? Or what is the agreement?
Every time that she borrowed money from her, I said, Gina, I cannot afford this. You need to pay me back.
Okay, and did you get anything in writing?
Yes, I have a promissory note, Your Honor.
All right, let's see it.
Say it.
So what's the total that she owes you?
Well, the total with everything is well over $5,000.
All right, Gina, talk to me.
I want to let you know a little bit of history on my mom. First of all, I'm the only child that has contact with my mom. I have two other siblings that choose not to contact her because of her being an alcoholic, was very abusive when we were growing up, mentally, physically abusive to us children. She would call me stupid and fat every day of my life. There was one instance where my mom kicked me out of the car because she said that I didn't have deodorant on and made me walk all the way back home. I have a chipped tooth still to this day where she knocked my head up against a windowsill in an apartment that we lived in because she was drunk. I was very unstable when I was growing up.
Was your dad anywhere around?
My dad, when she found my dad, she dropped me and my sister off on his doorstep, and we lived with him for 2 years and hardly even knew this man. And my mom, still to this day, is an alcoholic. Also want to let you know that I did choose to live with my mom for a couple months. My mom and I got in an altercation. She was drunk. She had given me a cell phone to use. She was drunk that night and decided she was going to take the cell phone away from me. I tried to get it back from her. She slapped me 2 or 3 times. She pushed me, and I told her, if you put your hands on me again, I'm going to hit you.
Did you?
And yes, I did. And I'm not proud of that because I don't ever want to hit my mom. But I'm tired of being abused.
Your Honor, first of all, I do admit that years and years and years ago, I did have a very bad drinking problem.
Yeah.
My witness
Still
right
do.
here,
Are you sober?
Linda Eagleman.
Are you
can tell
sober?
Yes, I am.
For how
she's
long?
not.
Okay, I only drink like maybe in the summertime. No, I am sober. What I'm saying,
No.
I do
I know
drink.
you're sober now, but if you were an alcoholic to the point where you knocked this kid into a windowsill and chipped her tooth,
And she threw
call
a
her
glass
fat, throw her
ashtray
out of
at
the
me.
car, do all this other stuff, and I'm not even dealing with the issue in front of me right now, then you got a drinking problem and you need to be in AA. And if you were sober, you would say, I am on day number 196.
Okay, I am on day number 1. Okay, but I want to try. I haven't drank for like 9 months. I am not an everyday drinker, and I don't know what all this is about this. As far as grabbing the phone, I grabbed the phone from her, and she hit me. And Your Honor, I have a picture of what she did to me right here. After she did that, I called the police. I went to my next door neighbor's house. I asked her to call the police for me. Okay?
I did that to you after I told you, if you hit me again, I'm going to hit you.
I told her
Have
of
you
hers
seen
for
this,
everything that
Gina?
she's done
Your Honor, I
wrong.
have, and I'm not very proud of that.
Listen to me. You should not only be not proud of it,
I'm not,
you
Your
should be
Honor.
remorseful.
Yes, I am, and I told her, and I apologized to
have.
her. Yes, I have.
Do you admit that you abused her?
And my other
Wait,
two sisters.
I admit that I was abusive, but I did not. I repeat, did not. What
Let it
happened?
go.
What?
Let it go.
Okay.
I admit I was abusive.
I admit I was drinking too
Did you hear
much at
that?
the time, and
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
abusive.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, but
But am I abusive? And have I been for years and years and years? And who's been by your side? Who stood by you for years and years and years and paid for that?
Mom,
I've
that
never
does not
admitted
take
that.
the pain away that you've caused me.
No, I
after
understand that.
Growing up and not ever having anybody ever come over and spend the night with me because I was so literally embarrassed of you and
You
your
know
behavior.
what? What did your grandfather and your grandmother do to me? I don't find
That's
that.
not my problem.
Why are you here? Ma'am, what is your name and why are you here?
My name's Linda Engelman.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I've been living in Judy's house for almost 3 years now. Judy,
Does Judy drink?
Judy mainly will drink in the summer, most of the time when she's out doing her yard.
She's
What do
not
you
a
throw back a
seasonal
beer
drinker.
behind the lawnmower? I don't know what that means.
No, I mean, I think it's something that she enjoys when she's doing yard work. She works in the yard all the time. In the wintertime, I don't think Judy's had a drink in several months
Okay,
now.
good. Sit down. Why are you here? What's your name?
My name is Will Eversole, Your Honor. I'm here just on her behalf.
Okay.
The
And what
company
can
that
you
handles-
add to this case?
When I first met Gina, her and her mother were not talking at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person that I feel you should have a relationship with your parents. So I kind of pushed Gina to be in touch more with her mother. And in that process, I come to find out that that was a mistake on my part. Because if I had a parent that was done all the things that she had told me she'd done, and then kind of seeing some of the things, like when she'd drive by our house,
What would happen when she drove by the house?
she would flip me off for one. She's written me letters.
You mean give you the finger?
Oh, yes. Let me know I'm number one just almost every time she drive by.
Would you do that, Judy? Yes. Don't even answer. I can tell by
And I've not once done anything to this woman, never said anything bad about her.
Do you think there's any chance that the mother and daughter can have a relationship?
I do because Gina wants one.
I like you.
It
Sit
upsets
down.
her very much.
I like him. I liked him right away.
I didn't say I didn't
You're
like him. I
wrong.
don't know him.
Stop it. Tell me about the money that you borrowed from your mom. Or the money that your mom gave you. Well, you haven't decided.
I did not sign a promissory note to my mom.
Show this.
I did submit to handwriting analysis
Okay.
for the court.
Okay. So you're saying that that's not your signature, Gina?
This right here
Yeah.
is not my signature. My mom also, just a little bit of history too, used to work as a paralegal and used to forge documents to my dad when her and my dad was going through their divorce to make him think that he was in trouble.
So
when he
you're
really
saying that's
wasn't.
not your signature? All right, let's see it. All right. So you're saying she owes you more than $5,000.
Right.
You've given me a promissory note, which allegedly has the defendant, your daughter's signature on it. She took a handwriting test. The results of the examination, it was determined that Gina Carr's signature in question was prepared by Gina Carr, the writer of the exemplars. Gina, you signed it. Why do you think you don't remember signing it? And that's giving you the best spin possible.
I'm not saying I don't remember. I'm saying I didn't.
But the expert is saying that you did.
Okay, well, I don't have anything else to say because I know I didn't.
Let's move on. Look, there's no question here that at the end of the day, you're going to end up paying. All right. But I'm more concerned about the relationship. You're a pip, by the way. But she carries with her a lot of bad memories.
I understand that.
And that's why she's suing you or countersuing you for harassment. Is that correct?
Everything that has to do with this money that she says I owe her, I've been harassed.
There's no question in my mind that she gave you money, which is what is spurring her on to act like a lunatic. So I want you to tell her right now, can we forget about what's happened in the past? I'm not going to act like a jerk. And can we move on?
I've always said that to you, haven't I?
Has she? Gina, come on.
She's asked to move on, but she's never really deeply apologized for what she did to me when I was young.
Okay, listen to me. At some point in life, you have to let go of the negative memories. So many people can look back and sit in their room and cry and cry. But life is about picking yourself up and moving on. You're beautiful. You're young. You're healthy. You got a great guy. Okay, we're going to resolve the money issues. I'm taking that off the table. If you can, forget about the past. Here's the deal. Very simple. The plaintiff loaned money to the defendant. The defendant owes the money. The handwriting exemplar is clear. She signed a promissory note. Therefore, my verdict is on behalf of the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000.
Thank you.
Get over it.